Wagwan Piftings, watch BBM Pim. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Glory Hunter series with me, Crash. We start off on the profile of King Kolarov, and we start here because we've got a bit of a dilemma. You see, he's on £92,000 a week. He's 33 years old. His contract's up at the end of the season. I do really like him. Those stats, those technical abilities are really good. Even his physicals, considering the fact that he's 33 years of age and his lowest physical is the 10 acceleration, they're just really, really good. And he puts some great deliveries into the box. And he really fits the system I'm trying to play here at Roma. The dilemma comes where we go on to his transfers status. And there's loads of Chinese teams bidding at wanting him at the moment. And with his contract being up, I need to ask myself, do I cash in? Do I get another left back? Or try and sign another left back and cash in on Kolarov? He's on quite high wages. Or do I offer him a new deal? And if I go to offer him a new deal right this second, he does want a lot of money, like £115,000 a week. That is a lot of money. If I can get him on 90 grand for another year, maybe. See if I can drop this slightly. See if he is a bit more lenient. But just drop the demands. I like everything in nice round numbers. It's a pet peeve of mine. To be like 5s or 0s. I understand OCD. No. I also like things to just be tidied up a little better. Like £92,000 a week is a bit of a weird number. £90,000 a week is a nice number to say. So, well, he's got those down. Let's see. Can we get his wage? Oh, okay. £90,000 a week for another year. You see, if I leave it for like a few more weeks, he could actually drop his wage demands. But then the issue with that is that the Chinese clubs might come in and start offering him a contract in January anyway. So I know it is early on. You know, he's only 6 games into his career here at Roma under me. But, you know, he is the king. He's the new king of Rome. Francesco Totti is gone. Daniele De Rossi is gone. Rome needs a new king, and that king is King Kolarov. And Kolarov, you're going to get a new contract, my friend. So, if we just have a look at what happened since we've been away, the last game we played was the 4-1 win over Bate Borisov in the first Europa League game. It's been a bit hit and miss since we've been away. Decent results against Torino and Atlanta. Atlanta, that was a particularly good one because they are actually flying high in the league. They're top of Serie A. So to beat them away from home 3-1, it was a good result. Belotti banging the goals in yet again. We picked up a draw against Fiorentina. That was meh. We played okay in that one. Wasn't great. I then decided to rotate the team for the Espanyol game. And yeah, that one bit me in the ass. That one came to bite me back in the backside. 5-1 defeat against Espanyol, which puts a little bit more pressure on this game that we're playing today. Followed that up, 4-2 win away to Lecce. Got us back to winning ways, but then we were just beaten 1-0 by Bologna. So, if we just have a look at the Serie A table, that leaves us in 4th place after 8 games on 16 points. We are only 3 points behind Atlanta at the top of the table, and their only defeat is against us so far. So, it's an okay start to the season. The first 8 games, I would say, have been okay. Could be better. Could have been worse. I'll take it. You know, I'd like to push for the league this season. I really would. Do I think that's a realistic aim at this moment in time? Possibly. We'll wait and see how it goes on. But definitely the Europa League and the Italian Cup are my bigger aims, because I got to feel if we can get these cup competitions out of the way early, it means that if we have to come back to Italy in 5, 6, 7 years down the line, we can just take over a team like Zebra, not Juventus, because Sports Interactive don't hold the rights to that. So Zebra, AC Milan, Inter Milan, you know, those type of big teams, and just compete for the league is what I think. Oh, also, I actually worked out why our Europa League games are actually played on a Wednesday. So this is something that I worked out, because our game against Espanyol, as you can clearly see there, was played on the Thursday. It's actually because Lazio are in the Europa League as well, which I forgot about. So our Europa League games are played on the Wednesday, and if I just go to Lazio, top, like they also play at home the same week as well. Schedule, and they play on Thursday. So yes, do we actually share a stadium? I'm not sure if we say. I don't think so. We might do actually. Where is it? Facilities. The Olympico Stadium. If I just click on it. Teams. Oh, we do share a stadium. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. We share a stadium like the Milan teams. So that's why we play our Europa League games on a Wednesday when we're at home, as Lazio play on the Thursday. So for the team take on Strasbourg, I'll just quickly actually before we start just show you the Europa League group stage. We're in third at the moment after that disappointing defeat by Espanyol. So we actually really do need to go for this one. Again, like we need to put a decent team out. So I'm going to go for Lopez in goal, Zabacosta right back, Kolarov left back, Smalling and Mancini centre back. The back four picks itself. It's a very strong back four, I believe. Midfield two are going to go for Pellegrini and Diawara. Normal midfield partners. Midfield, the three behind the striker, we're going to go under James Rodriguez and Kluivert. Again, they pick themselves. But I'm actually going to give Belotti a rest for this one. We are going to play Dzeko again. Dzeko got a hat-trick against Bate. I know Bate are not the strongest of teams. I did play him against Espanyol. Wasn't great there. Belotti has scored a lot of goals for me, especially in the league. He's got 7 and 8 in the league. But I feel like to keep Dzeko happy, we're going to keep playing him. Like, we're going to play the rest of it as quite a strong team as well. But we're going to keep Dzeko on the bench. We're going to put Belotti on the bench, keep Dzeko up front for the Europa League games as I just sort my bench out talking about this. So I've got a nice number and a decent position. Yeah. You selected 5 substitutes outside the matchday squad. Yeah, it don't matter. This is it. Italy have 12 subs, so we don't worry about that. So, bit of pressure on this game then against Strasbourg. You know, they're playing a diamond formation. I do like the diamond formation, but with Roma, we've got some good wingers and we've got a lot of wingers, so we need to play a formation with wingers. The team talks actually haven't been going down so well recently. I've not been doing very well on the team talks, so we could move into a qualification spot. I mean, no one's reacting positively, but no one's also reacting negatively, so that's not bad, but it's also not great. If I just skip the tunnel talks and we get us underway here at home to Strasbourg. We need a win. We do need a win in this game to put the pressure, to keep the pressure on Strasbourg and Espanyol at the top. I actually do think as well we do need to top this group. I was moving my mouse to hopefully it'll go. There we go. Yeah, I do feel like if we top the group, that would give us a much, on paper, an easier game in the knockout stages. Obviously, that's not always the case. But if we finish second, there's a higher risk of us getting one of the teams that drop down from the Champions League. Not exactly what we want. So, we're bringing it forward. Kluivert pulls it back. Dzeko, it's blocked, but there's Justin Kluivert. Taps it home. 11 minutes on the clock. 1-0 to Rome. Or Roma, should I say. Good start, that is. It's played out wide. Kluivert did really well. Beats his man, puts it in. Dzeko's initial shot was deflected right into Kluivert, and I'm really glad that he didn't miss that one, because that would have been rather embarrassing if he did. We don't need to see it twice. Come on. I know it wasn't a fantastic goal. Kolarov goes long. Up. Dzeko's brought down. Referee says penalty. Here we go. The King of Rome. He's going to step up and take the penalty himself. King Kolarov steps up. Oh, smashes that one. No doubt. No doubt that he was ever going to score that. An absolutely fantastic penalty. Fired right into the corner with a lot of venom as well behind it. Look at that. Boom. Venomous strike there from Kolarov. Absolutely venomous. See it. Oh, we got another highlight. Zabacosta. Diawara. Zabacosta, can you pick out a cross? You found Smalling. Pellegrini. Smalling keeps it alive. Mancini recycles it to James, who's out wide on the left. What can he do with it? Oh! I mean, that was nearly a freak goal. Don't know what happened there, to be honest. It was nearly a free goal, and I would have taken it, but that was a wild highlight, that was in itself. 2-0. Playing really well at the moment. Really, really look like the game's pretty comfortable. As you can see at the bottom there in the league table around here. We would go top. Obviously, Espanyol and Bate would play tomorrow, and I would expect Espanyol to beat Bate. But anything can happen in this game, and Bate could have always just turned up. Zabacosta, you going long. Finds Pellegrini. Back to Zabacosta. What can you do? Diawara loses it. Being brought forward again. Mancini goes all the way back to the goalkeeper from the halfway line. Recycled the play. Lopez. Mancini. Zabacosta. What can you do, Zabacosta? Can you pick out a man in the middle? Dzeko. Big headings there. Big headings there. Oh, needs just over. He could find big heading Dzeko. He just headed it just over the bar. We're approaching half-time. Still leading 2-0. Looks like we're going to go in. Yeah, half-time we're going to go in 2-0. 17 shots. 64% possession. That is a strong first half. I'm just going to tell the players, though, don't be cautious. There we go. That's the reaction I wanted. Seem to gain focus. Finally, my team talks are starting to have an effect. It's just one of those things that sometimes players don't listen to you if you don't put yourself as a higher reputation. And with a team like Roma, they did suggest I went professional football at continental level. I only wanted to go national level because it adds a bit more of a challenge onto it if you don't have the respect of the players straight away. As Thomason is in a goal and Lopez keeps good save in a one-on-one position. But yeah, let's quickly see what they can do with this corner. Pandev puts it into Soko, heads it right at Lopez. So yeah, they will start listening to you after a while if you get decent results. But it does take some time, and in that time you can actually lose some of the players, as well as Edin Dzeko with a nice little volley there, makes it 3. Kolarov with the long ball into the box. Mancini attacked it. He doesn't win it. Smalling keeps it alive and flicks it on. Oh, and a nice little bicycle. Hoo-yah! Bicycle kick there from Dzeko into the corner. We're just going to have a look. Let's make some subs now. Anybody need a rest? I'm going to actually take Cliver off. We'll give Mkhitaryan a run out. Pellegrini is not long come back from an injury. So Varut will give you a run out as well. And we'll just give those players a rest. Anybody else might actually have a look at taking Kolarov off in a minute, as well as Cersei. Fires over. Lopez. What can you do with it? Smalling goes wide to the king. Lovely chest down that was. He's lost it, but Mkhitaryan, the ball forward straight to him. It's switched the play now. It is under. Finds Mkhitaryan, who forces a good save. Another bicycle volley as well. Well, you can clearly see what we've been working on in training. The theatrics of the bicycle volley in the training. I'd rather us work on our defensive work, to be honest, because as we just make the change and bring Kolarov off for Spinazzola, because as you saw there, we've only kept 1 clean sheet, I believe, all season in the Torino game. Spinazzola goes long. Mancini doesn't get there. James keeping it alive. Smalling. Work it wide. No, he's gone into the centre. James. Diawara, Smalling. There we go. Spinazzola, what can you do? You can avoid the challenge is what he can do. Is he going to have a go? He is. Ooh, forced right at the keeper. But yeah, so I'd actually like a clean sheet here. I know we're winning 3-0. It is quite comfortable. But I'd like a clean sheet. I'd like for us to start getting more, confidence in the defence. Get a few more clean sheets under the belt going forward as we get our first one here. Not our first one. Second one, sorry. A good 3-0 win over Strasbourg. I'm going to tell them they actually did well. It was a good win. Not the trickiest of opposition, but in the Europa League, we do need to start, again, performing better with that defeat to Espanyol. So yeah, as you can see, only 2 clean sheets in about, that's 11 games we've played and 2 clean sheets. So the defence is something we do need to work on. We are scoring a lot of goals, though, on the flip side of that. So we're not worrying too much about having a leaky defence, because at the minute we can just outscore the opposition. Kind of like the way Liverpool played under Klopp a few years ago, before they signed Virgil van Dijk, where they were just beating teams like 4-3 and 3-2. It makes for good videos and it makes for good entertainment, but as the manager and trying to win things, I'd like us to keep more clean sheets because it just gives me a little bit more confidence in the fact that in our own defence and going forward, I know if we have a good defence, we have a good chance of winning trophies. So we'll just quickly praise Dzeko. He did well up front. I didn't think I was particularly that good. It seems like we differ about what makes a good performance. I mean, the last performance did impress me, but if you think you can do better, then we'll see it. I appreciate you understanding where I'm coming from. I do, Eden. We don't worry about the press conferences. We leave that to our assistant, Juan Carlos Casado. We just have a look at the schedule. We've actually got some interesting games coming up soon. So I think, do you know what? I think the next time we come back, I do think we'll do another double again with the Lazio as the Rome derby and then Milan as well. They are 2 weeks apart. There is an international break there, but I think that will be the next game we come back for is Lazio and Milan. It will be another double episode with 2 huge games. We'll see how we get on. There's 3 league games between now and then, and then another return game against Strasbourg in the Europa League. And yeah, so we'll see where it goes, where we get on after that. So thank you very much for watching. Please give a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.